Hi there, Capricorns, and thanks so much for tuning in this week. There's so much planetary activity buzzing around your sign. You must feel very hectic. You have a lot going on right now. The Sun, a new moon on Monday, Venus is retrograde, Mercury is in your sign, two personal planets that affect you on a day-to-day basis. Venus on who you love, how you love, and Mercury on how you communicate, how you think. And with the new moon in your sign, it's the start of your solar year. And it's coincidentally the first, which means a big deal that the new moon is on the first, which is the start of 2014 and the start of your year. And I think that's a really good omen. I think 2014 adds up to 7 for those of you interested in numerology. And I really do feel as if this is going to be one of the better years for you. The last week of 2013, or last days, find both Venus and Jupiter moving backwards in feminine symbols, Capricorn and Cancer. Since Venus represents personal value and Jupiter represents social codes of behavior, these two planetary motions echo the rise of watery feminine energy during this year and the healing energy of the grand sextile back in July 28 through August 3. Although Venus retrograde in Capricorn has a Scrooge-like quality, and it is a symbol that austerity measures are becoming more of a necessity than a choice, it also urges us to take responsibility for whatever predicament we find ourselves in. If this seems like a bit of cold comfort, remember, Capricorn is all about what is practical, not about being warm and fuzzy. And although Jupiter turned retrograde in Cancer, your opposite sign of relationships, in November, its influence is especially felt now at the end of 2013, when we're all taking stock of the pluses and minuses in our lives during the last 12 months. Jupiter retrograde asks that at the end of 2013, we look inside ourselves and not to the outer world to measure our success. Jupiter retrograde on New Year's Eve tells us that real success can be measured only by what we've become, not by what we've achieved or accumulated. So in other words, forget the fancy BMW in the driveway. Forget the Louis Vuitton handbag or the golf clubs or the holiday to the Cayman Islands. Or what have you become? What have you accumulated internally? Have you become a better person? It's kind of a serious thing. But you really are in the spotlight right now, Capricorns. There's a lot of attention on your sign, and it's really important that you dig deep and that you are honest with yourself as we move into 2014. So happy New Year and happy start to the solar year. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you again next week.